Hello everybody and welcome to the start of the international tour for the season 4 of the Sunoco Elite Series. Very early compared to earlier seasons. This is round 11 in Brazil. Our first ever trip to Brazil here in Armory Digital Speedway in Rio de Janeiro. 39 laps. This is our third Superspeedway on the schedule out of 4. The fourth one will appear in Germany later this year. On pole position today, you got John Arndt taking pole position as Scott Ganassi Racing was shown to be one of the strongest teams, if not the strongest team out here today. We'll see if they can tie to win together with John Arndt. Alongside Tyler Thaber, which the last time we saw him this far up was back in his debut start, where he got pole position in Todd Ring. On row 2, you got Scott Roush looking to possibly retake his points lead. He's in contention to gain it through Brazil. We'll have to see if he can pull it off. Alongside Kieran Malcher, who has just moved in his first actual point start on Full Frontal Motorsports. On row 3, you got the Royale winner, Max Anderson, which he got his 6th career win and his 2nd win in a row, which it's the 2nd time he's ever done that. Max Anderson looking very strong here today. We'll see if he can tie together his 3rd in a row and complete the hat trick. Alongside Adam Vinson, who already has a win this season and is not that high in points actually. He's going to have to make some progress here today. And then on row 4, you got Sean Angel, who has been shown to be pretty strong for Trailblazer this season. We'll have to see if he can tie together another great result. Alongside Nick Pericles, who is your practice winner. And he's shown so much speed here today. Easily the fastest guy out here. And on row 5, you got Jack Halleck, who won the Talladega race earlier this season. This track acts a lot like Talladega with how it runs in the pack form. So we'll see if Halleck can take advantage of that and take the win here today alongside Chris Dodd for Shock Allison, who hasn't had the best of seasons. So, as we look through, one person missing in this pack, as everyone should know if they watch the Royale, we are missing Vance Caldwell. You could see it on that list here at your top left of your screen. He's not on the list because he is not participating in this race today. He is up on the box. He has been suspended for this race, which is a big hit to Epic Motorsports and Vince Caldwell's championship. So it will only be a 41 car field, meaning Laughter Stuckel bringing up the rear is all alone on that last row. Some people we expect to qualify higher. William Carlson Jr., Hans Windhelm, Cordell Paulson, 2nd in points, and they got Rowe, point leader. A lot of people saw those two being near the front, but with those two near the back, this could be Roush's big chance to be able to regain the points lead, as he is in contention to do that, along with people like Fitzwater, people like Duncan. Duncan can take the points lead. So it'll be John Arndt leading it down with the green flag here in Rio de Janeiro for 39 laps around this very large, very high banked super speedway, and we hope for a very exciting race, but hopefully not a wreckfest. Green flag is in the air here in Brazil. Come out of turn 2, we're already 3 wide for the lead as Scott Roush has dove low below Tyler Thaber and John Arndt. Getting the lead early would be good for him because he would need it to be able to stabilize himself to possibly get the points lead out of this race. But Thaber is going to jump low, block Arndt. Can he block Roush before Roush gets there? Halleck down low. Jackson down low. See them starting to approach. One person we don't see in this pack, though, I don't see the number 11. He's up here. He's just in that little median part where there isn't much action going on. Halleck now is gaining the lead. Anderson right behind with Jackson. Not far. See, practice winner Nick Pericles is there. And Anderson jumps on Halleck. We expected that. Anderson going for the hat trick here in Brazil. He won the last race of the Las Vegas doubleheader. Won the second race of the doubleheader, and then he won the Royale. That's 2. Can he get the hat trick? But Jackson doesn't want him to. He's down low. Jackson wants a chance to take this points lead. He can through this race if he gets a good enough race. But he would need Rowe to not finish in the points, which right now he is in the points. He would need him to drop back more. Jackson wants to take the points lead, though. Oh, someone who was very strong in Talladega, though, has made an appearance. That's Dan Luisen. In the Thundersport, he showed a lot of speed in Dega, and this track acts like Dega. So, is he going to do what he did before and lead a good number of laps? Looks like he wants to, but Jackson trying to block both Anderson and Luisen. Pericles and Halleck drafting them behind. You can see Jeffrey Finguy making appearance now. He was expected to be a big contender this race. All the big people we expected to be up here are here. Except for 2. And that's Rowe and that's Paulson. Who knows how long it's going to be before they make an appearance because the pack has split into 2 and Rowe is losing the first pack. Paulson's already in the second pack. Anderson gets pushed wide in turn 3 and 4. This allows Halleck to gain the momentum on the outside, but now Luisen down low. Luisen trying to lead a lap. Will he? Not yet. It's still Jackson at the line. Pushed by Halleck and Anderson, who was able to slip back in the line. Faber let him in. Then again, they could use a strong drafter like Anderson. He could be good for them. No one wants to let Anderson at the front, but it may be essential to winning this race because he is going to be an amazing draft partner if you can get him to work with you. Luisen still challenging the 10 of Jackson in 3 and 4. Jackson may still have it though because the outside works out of the corners. And in this tri-oval as well. Or dog leg, whatever you want to call it. And Jackson will lead yet another lap, and it looks like he's going to get clear of Luisen before turn 1. But he's going to stick with Halleck up high. Looks like he likes it up high. And maybe he wants to bring Halleck with him. Maybe he wants to work with someone. Halleck could be the guy. As we come out of turn 2, they're back even. Down the back straightaway, Jackson gaining more and more. Finguy down low on Jovic. You can see that. He's joining the picture with Skylar Johnson drafting behind. You can see Winhelm's in this. He's 9th in points. This could get interesting real fast. We're coming to lap 8, and it's still Paul Jackson leading. He cleared Luisen, was not able to save Halleck. Was too worried about Luisen. Is he going to go back up and help Halleck? Oh, I don't think he wants to go. He looks like he wants to. He does. He really wants to help Halleck at this point. I feel like he wants Halleck as his drafting partner, not Luisen. There he goes. He jumps back high. He's going to continue to help Halleck. Trying to get Halleck to the front. He goes to block Luisen. Doesn't want to give Luisen a chance. He's staying low this time. He has to block Luisen. That low line is going to be a threat in 3 and 4. It always is. And just as shown, here's Luisen gaining momentum back. He's going to jump back wide. Maybe going to make a risky move to help Halleck. Oh, this is getting real risky for Jackson. And now Halleck's up wide on Jackson. Halleck got a nice boost out of the corner. And Jackson may be in trouble. Jackson, once he gets out of the corner, he needs to get wide and now start to block Halleck. Seems that Halleck does not have the same intentions as Jackson. Halleck does not want to draft him. He wants to pass him. Teammates back there. You can see all of Monarch are right there in this top 10. Did not expect to see Monarch this high up. Scott Ganassi was the team to beat in practice. Not Monarch, but Monarch showing so much speed here. You could say this place acts like Pensacola too. And that's where Monarch has its one and only win. So maybe that's why they're doing good here. That one win came out of Carlson, who isn't on the team anymore. He was traded with Philip Scott with Scott Ganassi Racing. The two team owners, well, now Carlson's a team owner, made a deal to make this trade temporarily because Scott wanted to give Carlson a chance at the championship. Hasn't really taken advantage of that yet. Caution's coming out, lap 10. Gonna have to see what that's for. It doesn't look like it was too big. But as we come out of 3 and 4, who's gonna lead it to the line? Oh, this will be close. Is it gonna be Jackson or Halleck leading it to the line? It's gonna be Halleck. Halleck leads it to the line. Are they gonna slow down correctly? Doesn't look like it was too big of a wreck. That's good. And everyone seems to be getting slowed down correctly. That's usually a problem with these types of tracks, getting slowed down. We are. We'll be back in just a moment as we check out what happened in turn 1. Fitzwater's day would go south as he would be drafting with Alexander Rowe, and Roush and Duncan would get together. He'd tag down low, collect Arndt, but that would be it. Only 3 people involved because Hurley was also involved. And you could count Duncan and Roush, but they are good. So we are going to be good. We'll be back in just a moment. Who is anyone going to make a call to stay out? It's only lap 10. I don't think anyone wants to. These tires could be important, and Jack Halleck leading him down. Halleck just barely got at the line, 0.03 of a second. Down goes the leaderboard as we watch pit lane now. Trying to get down to speed. Here we are, 65 miles an hour down pit road. Jovic in the top 5 position for himself after that trade to Rush Racing Enterprises may have worked out. Did anyone stay out? We'll see the pace car now. Nope. Everyone is in. Expect Halleck to probably get out. Just fuel. That's an interesting call. But it's going to be Halleck. Jackson. Louison gains a spot. He's up to 3rd. Anderson loses a spot. He's down to 4th. Then it's Finn guy, Jovic. Am I missing someone? Someone's ready to... There's Thaber inside. Whoa, there's some confusion here. They're trying to solve something now. Seems that there's been a little bit of confusion, and Dodd did in fact stay out. It renders that Thaber got to the line first. Thaber got to the end of pit road first. Since he didn't have the speed coming out, so he is going to be allowed to slip in. And Chris Dodd, was he on the lead lap? Yep. Oh, now he's on the tail end of the lead lap. Ooh. Okay. This makes it a little different. Dodd doesn't seem to have damage. Doesn't look like he's going to hold him up. He's just going to be at the front of this pack. But he's at the tail end of the lead pack. You can see people like Rowe back here. Rowe. Paulson. Where's Paulson? Where is Paulson? There he is. Way down. But Monarch looks exceptional today. There's Scott. There's Wyndham. And there's the hometown hero, Julio Cesar. As I see Brock. Oh, Brock made contact coming out of pit lane. Oh. And William Brock's going to pull back in. That's not good. He's a big points contender. One with Fitzwater, who's now basically out of this. Fitzwater even here anymore? I don't see him. No, he's not. Fitzwater's done. And so is Arndt. That sucks for them. They could have been big players in this race, especially your pole sitter, John Arndt, another DNF. We'll be back when the green flag drops. Lap 14 out of 39. We actually had a few more people drop out. There was contact slowing down, but we do not have a look at that, including two Clever Haas cars in Gerardo Ron and Lawrence Log. Terrible luck for the Clever Haas Brigade. They were looking up to possibly get a rank A position if they tried hard enough, but they looks like they won't get it now. Chris Dodd will lead it down the lap car. He'll lead down to the green flag. Once again, lap 13 coming to lap 14 here in Armory Digital. But Halleck will truly be leading it down. Green flag is in the air. Louison very squirrely on the start there. But it looks like Jackson got a better start than Halleck, and Louison got a better start than Jackson, but Jackson will be the one taking advantage. Expect them to stay separate at first, but bundle up like they were before very soon. Jackson already low on Chris Dodd, had the momentum, runs it down the inside, and Paul Jackson leads it in Armory Digital. Oh, looks like Dodd does have damage. Yeah, he does. Dodd has damage, and he's slow. Should be a good opportunity from 39-92 to get down. Roush Racing Enterprises needs to get down before Pericles gets there. Oh, and Halleck gets pushed wide, but Dodd continues to block Finn Guy. I don't know why Dodd's blocking Finn Guy. They're allies. There's probably going to be a little bit of a talk going on in the pits after this, but that's not good. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh no. You can see Anderson fighting with Jackson. Jackson trying to be a points contender in this. He is within 120 points of Rowe. The problem is Rowe closing at very fast pace. Where is the 11? I do not see him. He's not in the pack. This could be big for points. This could give Rowe a good, solid point lead, but it could also give some people their first career wins. Hans Windhelm in specific, because he's tailing the back of Anderson and Jackson. Monarch, in fact, is tailing the back of the leaders, and Philip Scott wants to join them. They're trying to make Monarch get all in the top 5, but look how low Philip Scott is. That's not going to work. Slips in front of Rowe's teammate, stops. Rose help from behind. Now he's got Pericles closing. Are they going to help? Nope. Did not expect him to help. No way. The Monarch is a little bit of an ally to Scott Ganassi, but I think Pericles wants this win. I don't think he wants to wait behind Windhelm. Pericles is your fastest guy all day long. All weekend long, in fact. And he was the guy expected to win this race. Easily. But Jackson fights with Anderson at the front. Windhelm and Caesar tail behind, trying to get Monarch in the lead. But Windhelm has bigger things to worry about, and that's Pericles behind. Windhelm better jump if he doesn't want Pericles to get the jump on him. Pericles looks like he's going to help, though. He's going to help Monarch. They are allies. And I do think Philip Scott wouldn't be too happy with Pericles if he were to try to impede Windhelm's progress. Maybe they're going to try to get him to the front and then Pericles make the pass. But right now, the fight continues between Anderson and Jackson. Rowe is stuck on the outside, near about 7th place. Where's the other championship rivals? You can see Duncan back here. He could take the points lead out of today. Roush obviously could. Can Vincent? No. Vincent can't. Not by a long shot, no. We're missing someone. Oh, Fitzwater. Fitzwater's done already. He won't be able to take it. Brock can, but he's not looking good. Pericles, we knew it would happen too. Who didn't see that coming? Pericles makes the move on Windham, but is he going to go directly after Anderson? Doesn't look like he has the speed to. And Jackson trying to hold his own, trying to get the spot on Anderson. But he's going to stick out there. Maybe he's going to try to help Caesar because he is in alliance. Just him. He's in alliance with Monarch because he's good friends with Carlson. But Pericles makes a decision for himself. Not going to get there, but... Oh, he's going to get there on Windhelm, though, it looks like. Jackson just trying. Oh, Caesar makes a mistake. Gives him one last push, trying to get him past Anderson. Seems as the Monarchs are trying to get the 10 to the lead. And there it goes. Yeah, they are. Because there is Windhelm tandeming in line with Caesar. And it's two Monarchs tailing Jackson and pushing Jackson to the lead. Jackson leads. He's going to try to help him. Oh, but he's got to block Anderson. You can't just let Anderson get the jump. He is, though. He's just going to let him. He's helping Julio Caesar. That seems to be a priority for him, to help the Monarchs. Maybe just, you scratch my back, I scratch yours. Because he's helping Monarch now. Pulling Caesar with him. Now they're going to try to pull Windhelm. They're trying to pull the whole crew. And Philip Scott down low, trying to make it so they can get all three Monarchs up with Jackson. But Caesar, what are you doing? He was helping you. Oh, they got Windhelm. Windhelm's just got to get down low. Doesn't get there. Jackson still trying to help Windhelm somehow. Even after Caesar betrayed him, he's still trying to help Windhelm. Not going to get there. Now he's going to start tailing Caesar. The hometown hero, the Brazilian driver, leads in Brazil. Lap 22. And Caesar trying to make his home country proud. Jackson now solidly in second. Where is Rowe? Looks to be just out of the top 10. He is. Jackson would need this. Would need him to drop back a little further than this, actually. Roush looking to gain a few points on Rowe. If he can just get below him. Do we have another caution? No. They just got slow. Oh! Ryan Monaco is why they got slow. And Skyla Johnson's in this now, looks to be. Look at a few people joining in this little party at the front. Finn Guy's back. Bauer's trying to jump low, but this impedes Roush and Anderson and Windhelm. But this puts Caesar and Jackson solidly at the front. Philip Scott's fighting for a top 5 position. And Rowe fighting with what seems to be Thompson, who was 21st last time around, and will be fighting with Rowe for what seems to be 11th. Good job, Stephen Thompson. How have they dealt with the friend, Ryan? Not well. He's gotten them away, though. Oh, disaster for Paulson. Not very good for Roush either, because now he's stuck. But look at Sabasport making a comeback. Thompson and Ray trying to put in a performance. You don't see Thaber, though. Where's Thaber? 22nd. He's in the pack. He's here. Sabasport trying to turn it around. They're in the very last position in points. And there is William Duncan taking the lead. Now trying to make it a Maverick 1-2. From what Monarch was trying to do, but Jackson just wanted to be a part of it. Jackson's still in this pack. Don't count Jackson out. Never count Jackson out of any track ever. Skyla Johnson starting to make an appearance in this. Rowe helping Roger Ray get past Jeffrey Finn Guy. That was him. I just drove with Jeffrey Finn Guy, being honest. Finn Guy's so much faster. Looks like he'll try. But the fact that Rowe has reached this front pack has got to be a wake-up call for everyone. The point leader, the guy expected to win this championship, which is living up to everyone's expectations of Alexander Rowe. And he has now joined into the front pack. He is here. Top 10. But here comes 2 slow lap cars. Not 1, but 2. Oh, and they're going to impede Jackson, it looks like. Halleck trying to run. Jones trying to run. Pericles. Rowe is held up. Look at everyone joining in. Oh boy. This is getting interesting now. Rowe, you're going too low. You look like you're going too low now. But it works. He's going to make it work. Rowe is clear. No one wants that. Not a single person in this entire race. Nobody, maybe not even his teammates, want to see Alexander Rowe get clear of that lap car that quick. And especially people like Scott Roush and Paul Jackson, who really needed a result on him. Your leader, though, Jack Halleck, Bobby Jones, Nick Pericles, and Jeffrey Finguy. Now Duncan joins into this little pack. Then it's going to be Jovic and then Rowe. Jackson is still here, though. He's in a top 10 position. If he could just catch a draft with Caesar, he'll be back. Did they catch another lapper? Oh, Chase Dunbar now. Jackson right down the inside of all of them. Very good move out of Paul Jackson. Solidly around everyone, and now he's in this again. Rowe did not want to lose that position to Jackson. That's a few more points he's losing in the championship fight. Jackson, maybe 7th in points. He may be the last person potentially to take the points lead out of this race, but he's still in this thing. And a win would be huge if he can do this on Rowe. And the one person or the 2 people who may be able to help him get through Rowe, get the points on Rowe, are going to be the 2 Monarchs behind him. Caesar makes the move, the first move, and Windhelm not far. Windhelm's got a lot of momentum. Few people looking for their first win. Duncan looking for his first win since season 1. It's been a very, very long time since we've seen Duncan go to victory lane. But William Duncan leads. Now Jackson's got help from Caesar again. Caesar once again drafts with Jackson. Can they make it work on the outside? Windhelm down on the inside with help from Rowe. Oh, here we go. 10 laps to go for William Duncan. Jackson makes a mistake, goes wide. Jones and Caesar now with him. Duncan still leads. Can Duncan get that elusive win? It's been so long. Mid-Ohio, Sunoco Royale, Season 1. For Trailblazer Motorsports, that was the last time Duncan won. But Monarch says no. They don't want him to have it. Caesar gets the lead. Windhelm challenges for second. Monarch trying to pull a 1-2. They're the underdogs here. These guys are the big underdogs of this event, and right now they are leading. And also have another driver in the top 5. Where is Philip Scott? Did he get held up that much by the lapper? Yeah, he did. Still in a point position though, which he needs that. Jones and Jackson battle with Windhelm for third. Windhelm trying to get through Jones to reach his teammate. Caesar's gonna need help if he wants to win this race. And the one person that can give him that help is that 50 car, the German. Germans through history have been known for being very good race car drivers, but Windhelm trying to live up to that and trying to get that first win. Oh, they're stagnant now. They reached Ryan Monaco again. Caesar still in the front. Jones is in this. Here comes Jones. Epic Motorsports does not have their team owner today. They do not have their team leader today because of his penalty, but they are making the most of it, and they are currently both in the top 6. Caesar, I said he needed help from Windhelm, and he does not have it. Rowe, this would be detrimental to the championship for everyone else if Rowe can get this win. Lap 33, and it's Jones at the line. Bobby Jones could win this race. Caesar could win this race. 2 people going for the first one, and then Rowe, the point leader. Oh, Duncan wants it though. I think Duncan's calling off any sort of alliance between them, even though they are teammates, because Duncan has been searching for a win for a very long time. William Duncan was the replacement driver for Tyler Avery in Season 1 after a wreck in Talladega put Avery out for the rest of the season, and Duncan made the most of it, got a win, got a good ride the next season, and has been cruising ever since. He's trying to get the win here today. But he'll jump high, because Finn Guy down low. Now is he going to help Caesar? Could this be Caesar's day? It would be Monarch's 2nd win. It would be Epic Motorsports' 15th. Windhelm's back. Halleck's back. Jackson pushes Rowe wide. They need to keep Rowe wide. Caesar's regaining the lead. We said he needed his teammate to help, and he is. They've sandwiched him. Jones is trapped between 2 Monarchs. And Caesar regains the lead. He'll jump low to his teammate. And Monarch is 1-2. In Brazil, what is happening? The hometown hero. But Halleck trying to get Windhelm. Caesar trying to run away. With 5 to go, can Caesar pull it off? Windhelm stays clear. He's keeping it alive. Did they just do this? I am in disbelief that they're gonna pull this off. 4 laps to go for Caesar. And he has a cushion. He's got his teammate. But is the German going to keep this line together, or is he going to go for the win himself? Everyone's expected Windhelm to get a win. And he's going to go for it. Windhelm versus Caesar. Monarch versus Monarch. Ford versus Ford. Down the backstretch. But this may give Halleck the opportunity. Unless they're blocking the lower line. I think that's what they're doing. I think they're blocking the low line. I think they're trying to prevent a pass. Monarch 1-2 in Brazil. Can they pull it off? Jovic is in this. But Monarch holds. Yeah, that's what they're doing. They're blocking. They've blocked both lanes. But Finguy makes his own lane. He's trying to break this. Monarch looks so strong. The underdogs. Caesar trying to slip in. He will. He's going to slip in with Windhelm. Where does the Lapper go? Where does Mulcher go? I would think he'd want to block the Maverick, if anything, to help his teammate. Or not his team. Whoa, he's not teammates anymore. There goes Windhelm on the outside. Caesar gave him one last push before he got buried. He's giving Windhelm the one chance. Caesar looks to be buried. He looks to be maybe done. 2 to go for Hans Windhelm. The German. Everyone's expected him to get a win this season. He's P9 in points in a rank C. Not a single person in this field was not looking at Hans Windhelm to win a race this season. And what a day it would be for Monarch, because Caesar is back on the hunt. But Duncan's on the hunt now. Who does Brock help? He helps Duncan. Monarchs together again, but there goes Caesar. Windhelm stuck on the outside of Jackson. If they want the win, they have to catch William Duncan. White flag for William Duncan, and the hiatus may be over for him. The long, dry moments he's had, no win in the last 3 seasons, and this could be it. Caesar closing. Can he hold Caesar? The hometown hero closes behind at an alarming pace. Julio Caesar into 3 and 4, and he's down on the inside with help from Paul Jackson, and here comes Jackson out of the last corner. They'll battle to the line. Windhelm helps his teammate to the line. Caesar wins in his home country. Julio Caesar. Oh my God. The hometown hero. In his home country, the only Brazilian out here just pulled it off. Monarch was in perfect form in the last few laps and pulls a double podium. And Jackson will come up short. My throat is dry. Oh my God. And with Rowe in P5, that's not a good thing anyone wants, but Jackson's going to gain points nonetheless. I'm thinking Caesar wants a victory lap. Yep. Monarch is going to want a victory lap. Rowe's out there still too, maybe to congratulate them. But Monarch deserves this victory lap because Julio Caesar has just pulled off what no one expected him to. The underdogs pulled it off in Brazil. What a way to start the international tour. Julio Caesar takes Monarch Motorsports' second ever win. God, my throat is dry. What a win for the 88 Brigade. Rowe comes up beside to congratulate him. Windhelm down low. Windhelm cruising. A third place, a podium for Hans Windhelm. I think that's a first for Hans Windhelm. And Julio Caesar will take career win number 1. Duncan almost had it, but did not have the draft. The draft was everything. And Caesar will pull it off in Brazil, his home country. Let's go look at your finishing results. So Julio Caesar gets career win number 1 in his home country. Paul Jackson takes home second. Very good points haul, almost the win. Windhelm in third. Believe it's a career best. There's Duncan pulling in the pits. Duncan must be devastated right now. Jovic pulls, if I'm correct, a career best in fourth. Rowe in fifth. Duncan sixth. Pericles seventh, your practice winner. Vinguy in eighth. Halleck in ninth. And Bobby Jones will get Epic Motorsports 2 top 10s here today, making up for Caldwell not being here. Other people to look at through the pack. Oh my God, I don't even know where to start. Anderson 15th, Roush 13th. They needed a better points haul today to catch Rowe. Rowe start running the big one though. We're looking for the 11. Paulson did get a little bit of that back. Okay. He was able to regain some of what he lost, but 23rd still a long ways down. Carlson 26. Johnson looked like she was going to have a good day, but just didn't get it. Sabersport got a decent day today. Definitely wasn't a bad day, as all 3 score. So good job. out of Sabersport, but Monarch Motorsports is going to be the one just exploding today. All three in the top 20, a double podium, and congratulations to the Brazilian in his home country. Let's go look at your points position.